Welcome back to another Backpage Gaming video. Today I am bringing you a road to the knockout stage Ciro Immobile review. I've been using him for a few games in Division 1 and I am very impressed. I'm joined by Robbie. He's going to be asking me some questions about the card. Stick around, see the end card, see what I think of the card. Rob, let's get into the review.
Yeah, so obviously I was in the party when you were using him, so I know that you love him. I've heard some interesting screams coming from your mic. It sounds like he's been giving you a good time, but for the sake of the viewers who weren't in there hearing your screams of love, what were your first impressions, Jack?
Wow, this card is actually great. So, listen, I've heard a lot of good things about his normal card this year, but never anyone that's really screamed and shouted about it. You know, said, "Oh, it's a good card," but you know they moved on from it.
Yeah,
this one's only a tiny upgrade on him.
it is.
But my God, Robbie, has he taken me by the hand and led me down the path? I'm charmed. I've had fun using this card tonight. So obviously I'm in Division 1, so it's kind of sweaty. Robbie, he scored 11 goals in 4 games.
That's a bit mad, isn't it, really?
That's mad. He's not an assist, but you know, he's a selfish lover. I know that myself, but he's got something about him. And Rob, I'm going to make a comparison right now.
Okay.
CR7.
Oh, wow.
He's not as good as CR7.
Yeah.
But he's a similar type of vibe, you know? Like, he feels like he's got a presence up top, but at the same time, he can dribble the ball really quite nicely.
Yeah.
That's who his dribbling reminds me of the most.
I was expecting like a Haaland.
No,
Better
my
than
friend.
Haaland?
That is shits on Haaland. Bro, Haaland's got posted this guy on his wall.
Yeah.
So, obviously, his stats aren't amazing. His face stats aren't amazing, are they?
No, I mean, 82 dribbling. I hear you say he's quite a silky boy.
Bro, I've used an engine on him.
Yeah. Okay.
And he just feels wonderful. You know, sometimes I think when you use a chem style on a player, they actually get the full boost. And literally, tinfoil hat firmly on right now. But he feels like, he's just so silky. I don't know whether it's just, I don't know, mate, really. But he's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, his stats do look good, but like you say, there's players that you've used that are better that you probably prefer him to.
Yeah, definitely.
Have you used his normal at all?
I've not, no, actually. I never got around to it because I think I was using, I can't remember. I was using, obviously, Dybala for a while, and then I kind of just
missed him.
Just never ended up using him, to be honest.
Yeah.
But, Robbie, I need to talk about something. This man's finishing.
I was going to say, his shooting stats, they are crazy. 92 finishing, 92 positioning. I'm guessing that he lives up to that.
Robbie, it's not fair on them. I want to cry for him.
Yeah.
This man finished every single chance, bar one.
Yeah.
You know, Robbie probably heard me say, Immobile, you've missed. But he's had a good, he makes chances a higher percentage than they should be, if that makes sense.
Right.
I feel like his shooting is that good that, you know, with a player honestly, going from El Shaarawy to this guy at striker was like, wow.
Yeah.
This is what
He's
a striker looks
striker,
like.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, literally. I'm about to say that. He is a pro. You took the words right out of my mouth. He is a proper striker. Yeah. He scores goals. He's got amazing hold-up play. And his passing, Rob, his short passing is actually pretty good, but his long passing was really good. I really, his stats just...
Yeah, it's only 55.
They're just a lie.
Yeah.
They're just an absolute lie. I love him. I was playing with him in a 4-1-2, Rob.
Who was he
and I must say that's going to be his best formation to play in, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Who was with him?
I think I used Ousmane.
Right, okay. Yeah.
With him. So I think Ousmane with him and then Fekir behind. Yeah, I think having someone that's like a little bit... I'm not going to say agile,
nippier.
A little bit more agile. But a bit faster. Kind of like a winger, I suppose. Like a Rashford or Ousmane.
Like a creator.
Chiesa. Yeah, that can kind of just feed balls to him, feed decent chances to him, because he will score them. And I found that Fekir behind them just did so much work. I love that card.
Yeah.
Rob, I'm just charmed by this guy. Honestly, he's really surprised me.
Yeah, the biggest testament.
Yes,
to the card
he is staying.
Is he staying?
Absolutely, no doubt in my mind, he's staying in my team.
I think
so much so that I've already sold players to change my team around him.
That's a glorious testament.
More of a build.
If you need anything else, Jack is keeping this man. Like, if you told me a month ago, maybe 2 weeks ago, that Jack would keep a 6'1", 3-star skill striker in his team, I'd have called you crazy.
Mate, it's mad, isn't it?
So talking about skills, do you think you miss him at all, or is he so good that you don't?
Really, I must say I kind of like the cricketer again. I've got it into my game a little bit more, simply because people don't expect it at all.
No, yeah.
With it being a bit dead, I think another one that's really got into my repertoire recently is the McGeady cancel, or a Berber cancel.
Yeah.
Very good skill, Rob. If you're not going through it just yet. It's very good if you want to fake going one way and then go the other.
Right.
Much like a McGeady, but McGeady's are so slow this year.
Yeah.
So say you're going down the line, you McGeady it inside, you cancel, then you go further towards the byline.
Right. Yeah.
And it takes people by surprise every time. So I do miss those two skills with him, but it's not a card killer. It would be nice to have.
Yeah.
But it's not a card killer. But one thing, there's so many good things I need to talk about with this card, Rob.
Yeah.
His long shots are another lie. So obviously I used an engine on him, and the long shots don't get boosted at all. Robbie, he scored about 3 outside the box volleys for me.
He's only got 81 long shots, but I suppose his shot power makes up for it, maybe?
Maybe, I don't know, but his weak foot was fantastic. It felt like a 5-star weak foot.
Yeah.
I'd say if any of you guys have tried the Isaac card and didn't get on with him, and you're a bit wary of trying this guy, don't be scared at all. I hated Isaac, and this man, he just grabbed me, honestly. Oh, Robbie, I'm in love.
Yeah, so another question, I suppose.
Yeah.
His strength, I was surprised when I looked at his strength that he's only got 77. Do you think it'd be higher? Does he feel like he's got higher strength?
I think it doesn't feel like it. I don't know if it's strength that he feels like he's got, but he feels like. I talk about presence a lot with cards, and it feels like people think that he's got higher strength, if that makes sense. Like,
I mean, yeah.
People step back off him a bit rather than going straight to him.
He's got a unique body type as well, which I suppose always helps.
He can hold people off though. Don't get me wrong. He has, but it's the fact that he's fast as well. You look at a card like this and you'd think, he's not going to be fast, but he feels rapid in game. Yeah. The only player that caught him was Lacroix.
Yeah, I mean that's understandable.
It's a brilliant card. I don't think. I mean, there's really not many negatives, Rob. Yeah. Honestly,
you managed to score any headers with him? Obviously, he looks pretty good in the air.
No, I imagine he's pretty good. Obviously, like you say, he's really tall. He's got 83 jump and he's got 82 accuracy, which is pretty decent. But simply because I did try a few corners, but I'm not very good at heading. No, in general, it's kind of more luck than judgment, to be honest with me. But
50 beard.
Yeah, definitely.
So I suppose one more question before we get into the end card. It's not a question that I ask normally, but for a player like this, I do want to ask it. Player instructions. How did you use that?
Oh, that's a very good shout, Robbie. Let me quickly tell you, because I'm not actually sure off the top of my head what I've got these days. I seem to change my tactics around so often that I kind of go all over the shop really. So I used getting behind.
Wow, yeah, okay.
And that was it. That was genuinely all I used. So nothing fancy.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I think I've kind of gone back to player instructions, keeping them as simple as possible.
Yeah, sometimes you can overdo it and just fuck things up.
Definitely. And I think stay forward. I've definitely gone off it.
Yeah, I don't
for
like
strikers.
That, really. I use it on
because
the cam,
I think
that's it.
You end up a bit too isolated. I feel like they end up isolated. Like your entire team spreads out a bit too much.
Definitely.
Like your defense is too far back and your attack's too far forward.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rob, into the end card.
I'm excited.
9.5.
That's good. That's really good.
I'm not scared. I'm not even scared to give it him. Honestly, the main improvement would be his skills. A little bit more pace if I'm going to be pedantic, but I don't feel like he's slow in any sense of the word. He's got enough pace to do what he needs, which is a big thing.
Another thing to touch on as well. I've not mentioned it. This is a live card.
Oh, Robbie, don't even talk to me. If this man gets upgraded, I will shit.
Yeah, there's a decent chance that he could get upgraded as well.
If he becomes a 90,
curtains for everyone. I'm hearing.
That'd be like what 90 pace, 90
shooting.
No, yeah, around. I don't know.
Yeah,
around
stats.
there anyway.
Yeah.
Well, what +2? It potentially could be 90-90.
Yeah, that'd be insane.
That'd be very nuts. But speaking of insane, his value, Robbie, I've given him a 10.
Really? I mean, yeah. When you're comparing him to players like Ronaldo, and he's a tenth of
He's
the price.
160k, give or take.
Yeah.
I think he could go down. To be honest with you, I think I've bought. Obviously, he's only come out tonight.
I can see him dropping a little bit. Yeah.
I can see him dropping maybe to like 130, 140. But I really think he's worth it. He feels like a step above.
Yeah.
We've been talking about these type of meta tiers, and he's definitely above the kind of like standard gold card meta.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
I preferred him to Mane. I really like him, and I feel,
claim.
you know, when you feel like guilty for liking a card so much in a way. Like I feel like I need to justify why I don't like him almost, but I really do enjoy him.
Yeah.
Engine I used on him. Obviously, I've spoke about it a bit already.
Yeah.
I do think that is the only chem style you should use on him.
Yeah, it gets
personally.
his agility up a bit, doesn't it?
Yeah, it gets his pace. I don't think he needs a hunter.
Yeah.
His shooting's already good enough, and his pace, honestly, I don't know. Maybe if you're in a one-striker formation, I might be tempted a bit more to use hunter.
Yeah.
But in a two-striker, definitely engine. Definitely engine. And links, Robbie, we've spoke about it in the El Shaarawy one. There's a lot of good links in the Serie A. So I've gone for two of the same, actually. I've gone for Tonali, and I've gone for Barella. These two cards are my favourite midfielders in the game right now. They just do the job so well.
Yeah.
So bloody well. And then another link Robbie pointed out, something that might find his way into the team, is the Inform Felipe Anderson featured one. Robbie's 13k.
That's crazy, yeah. And Jack also made it clear to me that he could play centre mid. His defending's pretty deep. Was it at 68 or something?
He's got like randomly 80 interceptions or something.
64 defending, with 80 interceptions.
So he's definitely good enough for centre mid.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like squad things, you know, squad capabilities.
Options.
There's also Politano that you can do. There's a lot of
Milinkovic-Savic, also not a bad option for CDM.
No, apparently people quite like him. So
that's pretty solid. Yeah,
there's
Pedro if you did him.
If you did it, yeah. There's a lot of good links for this guy. And Rob, honestly, I've been charmed. I don't know if you want to know anything else apart from how much I want to kiss this man.
You've pretty much covered it, mate. Obviously, it's a glowing review. I mean, the fact that you're going to keep him in your team, I think, speaks for itself. Really.
Volumes. Yeah.
But yeah, if you've enjoyed that, and I'm sure Jack has. Jack's looking forward to playing some more with this man.
Boy.
Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, follow us on Twitter and TikTok, and all that is down below in the description. But for now, I've been Robbie.
I've been Jack.
And we've been Backpage Gaming, and we'll see you later.
Bye.